lovely collective. Welcome to Magic with Melly. I still have the crust in my eyes, probably. I'm on my way to yoga practice, some hot yoga practice because homegirl needs a release. And I'm taking 2 classes today. You may be in an energy of doubling up on the work that you're doing. Someone is trying to get through things quicker than they already are, but your pace is your pace. Make sure that you have the energy capacity to double up, because sometimes you're doing, like what you're doing is already too much, and that's why things aren't working out. Sometimes what you're doing, you need to do more of, so you know exactly where you're at. Like someone really wants to control the pacing of things, and it's giving, just go at your own pace, that's okay, and someone else is also out of your control, okay? So the reason why I started this channeled message is because there's a thing about wanting to talk and not wanting to talk. Like someone could be very upset with you and they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to hear from you. They don't want to talk to you. But if you care about your person, you would respect that. And vice versa, if they care about you, they would respect that you do want to talk. It's giving, someone doesn't want to talk because they don't want to argue. And it's giving, what could solve this is letting the person that wants to talk. And if you don't want to talk, don't talk. Don't try to defend yourself. Don't try to don't try to talk over what they're saying, because, the way that they're telling you might make you want to defend yourself. They're probably like, you did this, you hurt me, blah, blah, and like, you're just like, I didn't do those things, that wasn't my intention, and all you want to do is tell your side of the story. But as you're telling, like, you don't want to talk because you don't want to argue, right? So it's like, so then don't argue. Just listen. Just let them talk. Understand that if you don't want to talk, then don't talk. You may get down to the bottom of things if you let one side be completely heard. And then taking turns. Then once you've heard that one side, you can hear the other side. And I'm learning this from experience myself, because right now I just want to talk. I just want to talk, and my person doesn't want to talk, and I am fully respecting that. They are letting me unravel. They're letting me release, and it's very healing. Like previously I've been pushing them like I want to hear from them. I've been getting little to nothing from them because I think they need more from me at this time. Maybe to understand me, the more I talk, the more they're understanding why I did what I did. Because sometimes the things that you're saying are hurtful to your person. And I'm also hearing it could really benefit you to have I statements instead of you statements when you're talking about your experience in the connection. I feel this way. I am thinking this way. I am scared. I am happy. I am worried. I care about you. I love you. Like, just come at it with how you are feeling, not what you think they are doing, or etc. Because you may be projecting what you think is happening onto them, and they are going to be in constant defense mode, because it's going to come out like you're going to think that they're gaslighting you, because they're like, I didn't do that, like maybe they didn't intend to do that, but they still did. You may want to come at it as a question mark. If you want to be like, did you mean to do this? facts, because there was a high chance they really twisted the situation a little bit, or they perceived it differently than the original placement. I'm hearing it's just definitely going to benefit you to respect that your person does want to talk to you, and you should let them talk. If you don't want to talk to them, then don't talk. And what I mean by that is, give them the space to talk, but don't be so reactive or responsive. Give them the space to say what they need to say, because it's honestly, I've been channeling this in other readings. The things that you leave unsaid becomes overthinking, and then you're blaming your person for overthinking. You're blaming your person for unraveling and leaking in ways that where it's inappropriate, because they want to have an appropriate conversation, but it's not happening, and because it's not happening, the energy is leaking in other places where it's not supposed to be. So this person could be having horrible days at work. They could be blowing up in front of family and friends, when really the real problem is in a very intimate connection, a very intense connection, and that it's giving, you're ruining someone's days by not giving them what they want or need for the connection. If they want to talk, let them talk. If they want space, give them the space. But there is a healthy way of having space. You should not be stonewalling or cold shouldering someone or pretending like they don't exist. Screening someone's calls is very dangerous, because what if they're calling you for an emergency? What if they're calling you because they literally, they're in a spot where they actually need you for something, and you're leaving them out to dry? It's just giving someone's building resentment because you're screening the calls, or you're being selfish about what is going on in the connection. So if you don't want to talk, and then you're just cold shouldering your person feels like, man, they don't give a shit about me. And it's because you're trying to take care of yourself, but then if you're someone's not used to being in a connection, someone's not used to caring for another person's feelings and thoughts, and when that doesn't align, it's how do you meet someone in the middle? How do you meet someone in the middle? If it's if both of you want to talk, that's going to be obviously a lot better of a situation, but not if you guys are attacking each other back and forth, back and forth. Some of you need to hold space for everything to come out, and let your person discover what they want or need. Maybe it's clear to you that they maybe it's clear to you what their wants and needs are, and they're not really coming to those terms on their own. For example, your person could want a relationship and not realize that they want a relationship, or vice versa. And so it's giving mind games, because someone is still trying to be single, but then they also are possessive of you in some ways, and it's giving no one is really in the wrong for having wants and needs, but you're in the wrong if you don't know how to express or fully receive what you want and need. If you are going to self-sabotage what you want and need because you doubt that it's too good, you think it's too good to be true, or something like that. Okay. It's like someone keeps reverting back to old ways every time that you get what you want, and it's hurtful for your person. I'm getting there's major differences here, and that's not a bad thing. Your twin isn't going to be exactly like you. There's going to be qualities that are completely opposite that I'm really getting the color green. I know I'm driving through a lot of country and a lot of grass, but green is very significant for a collective. Green is the color of the heart chakra. You could look into what the color of your aura by, there's a trick. So if you look in between your fingers and kind of bring them so close together but not touching, and see, like, kind of stare at it until you see a white line appear in between your fingers, and then slowly, like very gently, bring your fingers closer and further apart, not like super far, but like very close. Eventually you're going to see your aura move with your fingers, and you may take note of what color your aura is, and that might help you with something. It might help you with how you're approaching yourself, your life, your connection. It's just a representation of your energy field. If it helps anyone, mine recently was dark blue, so lots of throat chakra energy, truth, communication, and it's true. I'm definitely saying a lot to my person, and it's giving, help your person get to know you. Share with them what you would do in certain specific situations. Share your favorite things and why. Share the things that you're excited about. Share what you want to do with them and actually do those things. Don't just say them and then not do them. I think that's another issue with the collective, is there's a lot of saying and not doing, and it could be because this person you or your person needs to work out the finances in the connection. Someone's definitely not going to move forward until they feel like they're secure enough to support a family, until they're secure enough to even support themselves and also another person. If this person can't even support themselves, they're definitely going to have trouble supporting you, and that could be another thing of the separation. Is give it healthy space. Just show your person that you're not going anywhere if that's how you truly feel, especially if you've been validated in your body and the universe has validated, like, this is your person, this is the one, this is your other half, you have signs and synchronicities, like, then show your person you're not going anywhere, even no matter how hard it takes. Don't say that I'm always going to be here and then you cold shoulder them. Maybe watch how your actions and your words align. Don't say something you don't really mean. That song Mean It by Lonnie and Love could be significant for you. I'll Be Loving You Long Time by Mariah Carey. That one's also significant. You got to show your person what you're thinking, feeling, and experiencing in any way that you can. So if they're not answering your calls, text them. If they're not answering your calls and texts, maybe email them. It might look really crazy. This person will be on their own journey, and you're on your own journey. I mean, love makes you do crazy things. If you look crazy, so be it, but don't hurt anyone, okay? Don't mishandle your negative emotions. And then also respect someone's boundaries, right? If they're not answering your calls or texts, then perhaps don't call or text them, and it may not align with you because you want to talk to them, but sometimes what you did can't be undone. Sometimes someone's having boundaries for a good reason, because they're protecting you, and the closer you get, the worse it gets. At this time, like, there is a time and space for you to be close, and there is a time and space for you to be at a distance, and I know the distance is killing the twins, but they are doing what's best for them, and so if you want what's best for them, you should listen. If you want what's best for you, you should also listen to that. I know it's difficult when things are not aligned with what some self-healing you need to do, because why do you need this person so much? Like, I mean, it's clear you need this person because they're your other half, but why is it driving you insane? Like, really notice maybe codependent placements, because you should be able to live without this person, because I mean, you have for some point in your life until you met them, so why when you met them are you going insane? I was hearing in the beginning of the reading too, if you are able to focus on what this person is or is not doing, then you are not doing enough for yourself. If you have enough time to be like, this person's doing this and that and this and that and this and that, then you're definitely not doing enough for yourself. Recognize yourself in these placements and do more for yourself, then you might not unravel or go so crazy. I'm seeing the color purple, okay, and it's giving left turn, okay. This connection really took a left turn, and intuitively you're downloading a lot, and this person's probably doing it. It could be that they're still stuck in their shady single ways. They could be they could still have demons attached to them, like it's giving like they're in a battle with themselves. Someone here is in a battle with themselves. They're letting their demons win instead of their angels. They definitely know what they should be doing for this connection, at least, or they're willing to learn it, but it's giving learning is hard. There's growing pains. It's hard to not know what to do. It's hard to, I'm hearing that song Into the Unknown, that Frozen 2 song. It's just scary to go into something that you've never experienced before, and maybe this person's always experienced pain. They don't know any else, so they're addicted to pain. They're addicted to like their shadow sign, and you show them a light that is blinding. It hurts. It hurts to see that they're hurting you. Like, there's lots of complicated energies here, but I think that's all I have, collective. I hope any of this helped. Of course, not all of it is going to resonate, but if anything did, please just take it as it resonates and leave the rest for the collective, because it's here for a reason. It's here for somebody else if it's not here for you. If you want a personal reading, let me know. I have those. I have personal meditations